your nest egg, your financial future. It can all vanish in the blink of an eye. What's coming will make the 2008 financial crisis look like a minor correction. The real estate crash looming on the horizon will not only affect the wealthy and the reckless, it's coming for everyone. And the worst part, there's nowhere to hide. Even real estate giants like Blackstone are offloading properties at a loss. So, how did we end up here? And most importantly, what does this mean for you and your financial future? Today, we are discussing when this crash will happen, how severe it will get, and most importantly, what you can do about it. When is the real estate crash happening? The real estate crash is no longer a prediction. It is our harrowing reality. And 2024 is the year when it's unfolding. According to the Business Standard, massive buildings like the Aeon Center in LA are selling at discounted prices. A 45% discount to be exact. Yep, a building purchased for a staggering $268.7 million in 2014 was just sold for $147.8 million this year. And real estate investment giants, they are not safe either. Even Blackstone, the world's largest alternative asset manager, has defaulted on its $562 million bond. The reason behind this crash? Two factors stand out: inflation and the pandemic. Pre-COVID, investing in commercial real estate had always been desirable. I mean, if we think back to the 2008 recession, the most significant cause of the downturn was residential real estate. And in response, investors pivoted to what was deemed as safe commercial real estate because businesses would always need a playground for their employees. And those who didn't buy the property outright, they would rent, ensuring continual income for lenders and landlords. But no one could have predicted a global pandemic. When the pandemic hit, commercial real estate took a heavy blow. With people cooped up in their homes and working from home, office spaces were no longer needed. In a desperate attempt to manage the market, lenders offered lessees extend and pretend contracts. These agreements gave more time for mortgagors to pay off their loan, with the hope that post-pandemic it would be business as usual, literally. But that hasn't happened. Today, 16% of the companies are fully remote, and 22% of Americans will work remotely by 2024, compared to only 17% before the pandemic. The new normal normalized the work-from-home culture. And let's not forget about inflation. Companies are buckling under the weight of continually rising interest rates, making their short-term loans incredibly expensive. There is no immediate light at the end of this tunnel. Real estate investor and equity fund manager Grant Cardone said that this is the biggest real estate correction of his lifetime, suggesting that the 2008 crash was not even comparable. How severe is the crash? There will be bank failures. This is a problem that we will be working on for years more. These are the comments made by Federal Reserve Bank Chief Jerome Powell. And there have been bank failures. And we're not only talking about the crash of local and regional banks. We are seeing those too. But we are talking about the collapse of what is regarded as the biggest bank failures in American history. The failure of banks such as First Republic Bank and Silicon Valley Bank, which both had $232 billion and $209 billion in assets, respectively. When a bank fails, we will see more caution in the banking system, typically from smaller banks, those ones who serve ordinary Americans. They may implement stricter lending strategies on loans, mortgages, and even credit cards accompanied by potentially higher interest rates. This will significantly lower spending power, halting rapid economic expansion. Here's the thing. With the continually rising popularity of work-from-home culture and unrelenting interest rates, it doesn't make sense for mortgagors to refinance. So commercial real estate will continue to fail. And this isn't just a US problem. One of China's most prominent developers, Evergrande, has been ordered to liquidate its $240 billion worth of assets to repay its $300 billion total liabilities. But make no mistake, amidst the turmoil, there's a shift on the horizon. What can you do? Major investment firms are defaulting, banks are failing, and the market sentiment sits at extreme fear. With all these unfolding, it begs the question, should you pursue real estate? Should you even get licensed as an agent? The answer may surprise you, but it is a resounding yes. Bear with me for a moment. The current market crash is focused on commercial real estate. While we may be seeing price drops in the residential market, some metros are also experiencing incredible price increases. The significant decline is in the commercial sector. Secondly, whether a company sells a discounted price or an investor buys, both parties will likely need an agent. In fact, a market crash should increase the demand for knowledgeable real estate professionals. Think about it. When a company is selling at a discounted price, it needs someone who can protect its interest. It's already taken a hit on value. It doesn't want to reduce its price any further. This is why JLL Brokerage, a prominent real estate services and investment company, has been appointed to resell Blackstone's $308 million debt on the Manhattan office tower. On the flip side, investors need skilled negotiators to drive the price even lower, push it as far down as they can. And this is where you come in. To thrive in this new landscape, real estate agents should focus on 3 key areas. Number 1, increase your knowledge of commercial real estate. Understand the nuances of different property types, zoning laws, and market trends specific to commercial spaces. As an agent, staying informed about these developments is crucial. By keeping your finger on the pulse of the market trends and policy changes, you'll be better positioned to help your clients navigate this changing and challenging landscape. Number 2, improve your negotiation skills. In this volatile market, the ability to broker deals that satisfy both parties is more important than ever. Track and review every negotiation you have been involved in, whether as the agent or in a learning role, and ask yourself what can improve from it, and find ways to build trust, not just with clients, but with the opposition. Try to understand where they are coming from, empathize, and always show genuine interest. Let them know you are actively listening, and above all, dissolve any misunderstandings. This will show the countering team that you are not just after a sale, but you are keen on a favorable outcome for all parties involved. Number 3, ensure you can provide clients with the best value. This might mean expanding your services, leveraging technology, or forming strategic partnerships. Understand what the market needs and the person providing it. The real estate market is evolving, and those who evolve with it will succeed. It's as simple as that. Turbulent times are ahead. No one can deny that. However, real estate will continue to be one of the best investments. And not only for investors, but also for families. Meaning, real estate agents will be needed. And if there's one thing that the 2008 crash taught us, is that we are way more resilient than what we think. Position yourself as an authority, grow your network, and keep your eyes on the horizon. We will need to learn how to repurpose property and change our overall outlook on real estate. But one thing's for sure, as long as men walk the earth, shelter will be needed. Are you wondering what's next for the American economy? Hit that subscribe button so that we can keep you in the loop as the market shifts.